my lovelies, welcome back, and welcome to those persons who would have joined the Hair Gang family. Welcome over here. This is a channel where we break down the fundamentals of my hair care. So yeah guys, today's video is going to be like a follow-on from my previous video, or from a previous video that I did about 10 reasons why your hair may not be air drying properly. So I wanted to come and just show you quickly how I really air dry my hair. I do have up a previous video on that, but my routine has changed very slightly. Okay, so the first thing that I do, of course, is I utilize my white tooth comb to part my hair, because it's important for you to pre-part your hair based on how you want it to air dry. So that's the very first thing that I do, and I'm taking my time, girl, because we know that when your hair is in its wet state, it is very, very delicate and vulnerable. Actually, it's the most vulnerable to breakage when it is in its wet state. So take your time. My part is not perfect, but we don't care. We're not looking for perfection over here. Of course, whenever you're doing any sort of manipulation to your hair, it's always advisable for you to section your hair. So today we're working with 4 sections as usual. But if your hair is a lot thicker, feel free to break up these sections into bite-sized pieces or more manageable pieces. Now, I would have detangled my hair in the shower, but of course, since then it would have gotten tangled slightly. And I'm just going through with my fingers to lightly detangle before I put back the comb in my hair. So as you can see, the comb is pretty much gliding through my hair. My products, I think, work very well to get my hair really smooth and to get my hair soft and manageable with a lot of slip. So I'm not fussing too much with the detangling process. Now, one of the tips that I did mention in my previous video was it's so important for you to detangle your hair, because your hair dries the way that it is. So you have to make sure that you get it straight. Today I'm using this leave-in, and guys, I've been sleeping on this leave-in conditioner. I remember trying it once before and I felt that my hair was just dry, but I think it was the fact that I didn't use enough of the product. So this is the As I Am leave-in conditioner, and when I tell you, this thing is a game changer. But anyways, let me not brag too much about the product. So look at how I'm applying the product. You can see I'm applying it to my edges, I'm applying it to the length of my hair, I'm applying it to my ends. But also what I tend to do is to separate my hair . So of course I go in with a little more, and this amount now is for me to apply in between of my hair and on my edges. So you can see me spreading my hair really nicely, because I want the product to sit in all areas of my hair. So next I then go in with my oil, and of course I'm using my loved avocado oil. I don't know what I will do without this oil. I don't know how my hair would survive without this oil, but it is my all-time favorite oil, and it leaves my hair ridiculously soft, and I guess moisturized is not the word, but my hair feels really soft with whenever I use it. So then I go through with my comb, and this is really to make sure that the product is spread evenly throughout my hair. This is the game changer, guys. This brush, and I have to stop and show you the brush. This is a soft, very soft, very, very soft board bristle brush. and this has been a game changer to my air drying routine. I think the key to air drying hair is to have your hair as smooth as possible, right? So I tend to utilize the brush to give a smoothing feel and look to my hair. It helps the hair to dry in that way. So it's very important for me, this technique at least. And I do this until my hair feels smooth. And I ensure to get my ends as well, guys, because a lot of the times our ends are the bits of our hair that dry very, very, very dry and frizzy. This can become a little obsessive, I'm not gonna lie. I tend to overdo it with this, and it may seem to you like it's a lot of manipulation, but the bristles of this brush, as I said, are incredibly soft. So I would not get away with doing this with a coarse or medium bristle brush. I then go in with my Frizz Ease, my John Frieda. This, girl, if you don't have a serum, and I'm speaking about the John Frieda serum, if you don't have a serum that you're going to apply to your hair to make it air dry smooth, what are you doing? Why do you think your air drying routine is not working, girl? So the serum, as you can see, added some instant shine to my hair, and it adds an extra layer of just smoothness and softness. So I then go back over with my brush. Of course, this is optional, but you know, I love this brush. I really like the way that it leaves my hair. And there you go. That's one section just done and smooth. And you see my face. It feels so good after you add that serum, guys. So I'm just going to move on to the other sections of my hair, but of course I'm going to speed up these clips because I basically repeat the same process. So I'm just going to let you watch what I do until I'm ready to come back to you. Right here, guys, I'm just combing that side of my hair together because sometimes your hair tends to separate and you're seeing the difference between the two sides. So just imagine air drying the left side without combing and detangling. It will dry in that state. So I sped up the clip, but here I am on the very last section. And of course, I'm just going to show it to you and I'll be right back. utilize the brush on the top and on the bottom of my hair. It makes the top and the bottom smooth when it's air drying. Okay, so right now all of the product has been applied to my hair, and I'm just smoothing through one last time with my brush. Okay guys, so this is about like 40 minutes after, and you can see the progress on my hair. I then go in with my brush as well to just tame my hair and smooth it out a little bit more until it is 100% air dried. But at this point it was about, I would say about 60% dry, and it was drying really nicely. So utilizing the brush technique, I believe, really goes a long way, and it really helps with the smoothness and manageability of relaxed hair that we often have a lot of problems with. So I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the day until it is 100% dry, and then I'll come back to you. Okay guys, so it was literally towards the end of the day. You can see it's not as bright. The sun was going down, but my hair was 100% dry. So there is a double moisturizing technique that I do. I then go in with my Miel hair lotion because I still have to moisturize and seal. I don't think that the leave-in conditioner does sufficient or adds sufficient moisture to my hair. So I feel like I really still have to go in with my moisturizer, and that for me does the trick. So I moisturize, I seal, and I add my serum as I'm accustomed to. This is like my nighttime routine in a sense. And with this method, guys, I'm gonna tell you that week I applied moisturizer to my hair one time. My hair was so moisturized for that week. My hair felt so soft for that week using this technique that I didn't even have to do my normal regular routine. So the only product that I changed out in this routine is the leave-in. I just replaced the leave-in with my moisturizer, but I still continued with my avocado oil and my John Frieda. And of course I had to use my brush, like duh. My brush is not going anywhere because that really helps me to get my hair smooth. So of course, whenever I'm finished moisturizing and sealing my hair and my hair is in an air dried state, I tend to twist my hair afterwards. And the twisting for me helps really to preserve the moisture element in your hair, because what that does is that the hair is being wrapped around itself, and so those areas that you may have missed through moisturizing are captured because it's wrapped around itself. I'm not sure if that makes sense. I'm not sure how else to explain it, but it really helps to keep in that moisture. And I just add a flexi rod at the end of it to keep the twist from unraveling. So I do this to all 4 sections of my hair, and that's it for me. I tie down my hair and I go to bed, and I'll show you how it comes out in the morning. Ooh, I forgot to add, like, you know, those of us with dry scalp and you're wearing a part, you better make sure you get that part, girl, because the flakes ain't pretty. They ain't pretty for sure. Hey guys, so it's the next day, well, 2 days later, and I hope this video is helpful for you. Bye.